been so long since my last Rick review. Oh my god, all I've been doing has been getting high and jelking all damn day. I've lost my motivation. Oh, angry video game tranny, please give me some inspiration. I need inspiration for my next Rick review.
Welcome back to the Angry Video Game Tranny, everybody. I'm the Angry Video Game Tranny. I'm a tranny and I get angry at video games.
Wait. Talk about video games? Silk Song just came out, everybody! Woo! You know what that means. It's time to play a video game that 5 people in Milwaukee have heard of. Now, Rick, like, I'm not even gonna be funny here, Rick. Like, why are you reviewing this? Like, of all the games that you could review, why are you reviewing this game? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Well, you see, it's actually a pretty funny story, if you really think about it. I was in Colorado for reasons, and I went into a thrift shop, and I wanted something, and I can't remember what it was, but I looked over to my right, and I saw a dusty old box just sitting in a shelf somewhere, hidden behind some books, and I parted the books, and I looked at this box, and it said Gangsters Organize Crime for 50 cents. So I completely forgot what I was in there to actually buy, and I bought this game. And just, I don't know, just took me some time to get to it, so yeah, now we're here. I haven't heard of this game. I don't know anyone who's heard of this game. I've never heard of this game even existing, but I got it for 50 cents at a thrift store, so it's gotta be good. All I know is that it's old, and it's a strategy game of some sort, but that's it. Look, I'm gonna keep it a buck, G. I don't even think this game is real. Like, this game feels like it was brought in from another dimension or something. It's got 0 motion, which means it's perfect for this channel. Alright, I hyped this enough. This is Gangsters Organized Crime, dude. What the fuck? This game was made by Eidos? That's a real video game company. Maybe this game is actually very well made. What the hell?
The judges, they're all powerless due to fear.
Alright, we see here that they're bribing a guy. What the fuck? They just killed him anyway! They bribed him just to kill him! So the premise of this game is that it's 1920s Prohibition era prime gangster times, and crime is happening all the time, all over the place, and you are in control of a small indie startup crime family, and you are gonna go to Crime City, and you're gonna do crime. Where the fuck are the words? Look, I get that this is an Italian game about Italians, but you could at least put something there. Like, even if you don't speak the language, you could at least put Italian on there or something, not absolutely nothing. In all seriousness, though, this is like a weird bug. I got this game from GOG, like $5 by the way, but it came pre-installed with a bug, I guess. You can look up a fix and then just download it. It's super easy. There we go. Now it's fixed. Alright, now we can get into it. Now I know what I'm actually doing. Okay, dude. That was like, what, 5 minutes before we could get a racist caricature? That's a new Ricswaza record. When you load into the game, you're greeted by this newspaper detailing your arrival and a bunch of tabs up at the top to manage your criminal empire. I like the aesthetics of the game, but talk about user-unfriendly UI. My god. This game throws an awful lot at you pretty fast, and it's not 100% clear what button does what. So, I think we're going to need the tutorial first. I never do a tutorial, because I'm a pro gamer god, but, I mean, this is a game from 30 years ago, so I might need a tutorial. Times have changed, after all. Okay, I guess the tutorial was an urban legend. Do I need another patch for this, too? How many patches does this game need? A horrible thought just entered my mind right now. What if I need the manual? Because, like, back in the day, games came with physical manuals. What if I need the physical manual to make this game work?
Welcome to Gangsters. Before starting on the tutorials in the manual, use this slideshow.
Oh wait, no, it's a slideshow.
Of the game interface. This is
Oh my
the
God.
game organizer. Select the tabs at the top of the screen.
Oh my God.
Section. To get help,
I have to sit through this whole slideshow just to know how the game functions? You couldn't have just showed me how this game functions with, like, gameplay and actually playing the game? The best tutorials are ingrained in gameplay, so you learn as you go. Stopping everything to tell you how the game functions is always a minus.
If you want to alter the order, select Edit from the job card and change or cancel it. Clicking on one of your gangsters shows how much of the team time has been allocated to the name tag. Employing police, the order selected here is the minor crime. These icons allow you to instruct the highlighted businesses can be selected as target payments for and view.
All right, well, after reading War and Peace, now we can start the game. Oh my god, it just doesn't end. Now we're playing Minesweeper. This is the view of the overall city. There are different buttons to make you zoom in, so you can get like a rooftop view, like go block by block, and then there's another even deeper view where you can see people on the street. And I'm not gonna lie, watching the people walking around on the street is pretty entertaining. It's like an actual city. Look at all these things happening. It's bustling. Similar to the Total War games of all things, the game is divided between turn-based and real-time strategy gameplay. You order your gangsters around, or hoods as the game calls them, and make them do different tasks that they have to complete within the week. The game is divided into weeks. By the way, is it just me, or are we fighting over City 17? This city is so depressing looking. Lots of browns everywhere. Don't take that out of context. And where's the music? I mean, the ambiance is pretty nice and everything, but I don't hear any music at all. I thought there would be like some jazz or something, some 1920s music. Can we up the music, please? Alrighty then, the sound effects and the soundtrack are switched. Why not? Every individual gangster works under a lieutenant, and you give those gangsters orders to go do their job. And those jobs can range from petty crimes like extortion and intimidation to big crimes like murder and bombings, which is pretty cool. If only I could figure out how to fucking...
I can only this much.
Come on, I just want you to do this.
We're gonna
I want like
need
5
more
people to beat the shit out of this guy.
boss.
Come on. No, not one guy. 5 guys. I want all 5 guys to do it.
More people, boss.
What am I doing wrong? Getting your hoods to do stuff can be pretty confusing. And this game sure has a lot of buttons. There's a button to check your income. There's a button to check your crime. There's a button to check who I can hire. There's a button for diplomacy. You can actually interact with rival gangs throughout the city. You can either go to war with them, have peace with them. Well, I say diplomacy. There's not like a dialogue screen. You just kind of set your attitude towards them. Like if you set your attitude to war, then you're going to be violent towards that gang. And vice versa. You can check the newspaper to see if there are any goings-on in the city. Basically, you're trying to expand your territory as much as possible, protect that territory, and take out the rival gangs. You can actually micromanage your gangsters down to the most minute detail, like their loadout and what cars they drive. That's actually kind of neat. It just sucks that the UI is so confusing. I'm not stupid, by the way. I mean, I am stupid, but like, look at this, man. For a first-time player, this is an awful lot. Okay, I think I got everything. Alright, let's start the week. Go, my minions! Break some fucking skulls! Are they doing it? Well, yeah, they are doing it. They have to physically walk there. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Let's speed it up. Where's the speed up button? Is there no speed up button? I don't think there's a speed up button. Okay, I guess we can just sit here and watch. It's entertaining. I mean, we get to see a city lively and have a lot of action in that city. It's a very lively city, and the sprite work is honestly pretty nice. It's a joy to watch. We will be watching for a while. Are we sure there's no speed up? Yeah, there's no speed up button. Okay. Huh. Jesus, that was a week? That was a whole... It took a week for the week to finish. It was real time. So this is the gameplay loop. You give orders to your goons, and you just watch them go. You can open up little windows. You can watch them there if you want. Just hanging out. Just walking around, making their rounds. Patrolling the neighborhood and, you know, just got a couple days left to go. I could be playing Silksong right now. I could be playing Battlefield. I could be playing A lot. I could be playing a lot of anything. I could be playing Minesweeper. I think Minesweeper would be a more, engaging gameplay loop. I can't directly control the gangsters either. I literally just set them on their path and just watch them go. And that guy was shot to death.
You better call the builders!
I can't do anything about that. Sucks for him, I guess. Can I interact with civilians? Nope. Nope. I can interact with other mobsters, though. Get the shit kicked out of me. Alright, okay. This crime family sucks. This is the worst crime family I've ever seen in my life. I would never want to work for these people. The real meat and potatoes is the administrative side of the game, where you buy businesses and try to maintain a steady flow of income. That's really the main point of the game, is just to make sure the money keeps on flowing. There are 3 win states in the game, one of which is actually kind of funny. You could just go straight. You can just ignore all the crime and buy all the legitimate businesses and just become like a regular businessman, which I think is a fun option to have. The other 2 win conditions are becoming mayor of the city or just killing everyone and being the only crime family in the city. You have no idea how much more I would like to say about this game, but there really isn't much to say about this game. That's why this video is taking so long to come out. I just have like a hard time talking about the thing. You just set your goons loose, and then they do their business, and then they come back, and then repeat until you win. The game's archaic as fuck. I mean, it's a game from 1999. I wasn't expecting a game of the century type game, but I was at least expecting more game. You understand what I'm saying? If you, for some reason, want to buy this game, it's $5 on GOG. But you know what else is $5 that you could spend your money on that would be way better? You know what I was thinking about it? I actually don't know. The economy's gone to shit. You know what the most frustrating thing is? Is that the concept is a really good one. I really fuck with the idea of a crime grand strategy game where you're fighting over territory in a city and have to conduct diplomacy with other gangs. Why haven't they made like a modern version of that? I have never heard of a modern version of a crime grand strategy game. A crime 4X game? Holy shit. Explore, exploit, extort, and ex-prostitute? I don't fucking know. But someone, please, for the love of God, they gotta make a crime grand strategy game. That would be so much fun. But for now, this is all I got. I thought this game was gonna be like an XCOM type game. It's like a squad-based strategy game, but no, it's not even that. For me, everybody. It's just watch people do things and have no input over them. The game.
Am I right?
Which is
remember to like,
very
comment, subscribe, and stay
disappointing.
tuned because Ricswaza will be back soon.
I give this game 1 no-show job out of 10.